Hello, you guys. Yeah, I just got home. So I said, let me now try to fix the bug in this contract we were working on earlier. So first of all, let's check if we still have our error, right? So let me deploy this contract. I'm using this first address. So when we deploy this contract, this NFT staking contract, it deployed. So let me clear this guy. So if I come here and I try to stake, it's throwing this error. It's saying the function call should be payable if you send value and all of that. I don't know why it's giving that error. If I pass in one ether here, so if you look at the stake function, it's checking address zero, ensuring that this person has an NFT, a particular NFT, and also checking that the value is greater than zero, right? So if I deploy, sorry, why am I clicking deploy again? This is not what I'm supposed to be doing. Sorry. So let me deploy it. All right. So if I now pass in, if I pass in a value here and I call stake, it's still throwing this error. The call function should be payable if you send value and all of that. So this error doesn't correlate at all. Like it doesn't correlate at all. I'm expecting to see maybe you're not eligible to stake something like that because I don't have the NFT required here, right? So, but then again, this NFT, this required NFT currently is address 00. So yes, so I think this might be where the problem is coming from. So let's do let's just do the right thing. I intentionally did this so that I'll see if it's gonna throw this error, but it's not. Instead, it's throwing another error. So let's do the right thing actually. So let's write a constructor. So constructor and see. This video might get very long on that. So pending where we fix this bug. So constructor address and all right. So now we are going to here we say address. I will call this underscore uh, required NFT. So we are going to set this address here equal to this guy we are passing in this constructor here, right? Compile fast. All right. So why is all right? So this works. So now, if I want to deploy this NFT staking contract, I will have to pass in the address of this required NFT. So first thing we need to do is to now go to our NFT contract. This is it, and we deploy it, right? So let me deploy this. This our NFT contract. Why is this still showing this guy here? Yeah, this NFT staking is SOS NFT, right? All right. So yeah. So to deploy this guy, let me click here. SOS. Where is it? Remix can mess up a lot of times. Like remix will mess you up. Click here now. What's wrong? Select this guy. All right. So now let me deploy this SOS NFT. Once I deploy it, right? I've deployed this SOS NFT. So I'll copy the address of this NFT and I'll come back to NFT staking here. And to deploy it, I'll put the address of the NFT. That's the NFT that you're required to use. And I'll deploy this guy. Okay, sorry. Okay, sorry, let me delete this NFT staking. I think it's still compiling. Let's wait for it to finish compiling. Alright, it's done. So I'll now copy this address here, paste it here, and I'll deploy it. Have I clicked deploy? Alright, NFT staking. Yeah, here we go. Now, if we go to the NFT staking, right, and we call, so now this address that is calling this NFT staking doesn't have the NFT now. So let's call stake. Okay. Now I'm getting the exact error I'm supposed to get. So you see now, transaction has been reverted. You are not eligible to stake. So the problem we were having before was because this guy was address was 000 address. Sorry. Yeah, it was 00 address. That's why everything was failing. You see now that we have set something here, we are getting the right error, right? So now let's now mint NFT to this address. So let me copy this address and mint NFT to it. So I'm going to this guy now. I'm going to save mint to this address and I'm minting. Okay, and I've minted NFT, right? So if we check the balance of this guy now, we should see one. So this guy now owns one of that NFT. So if we now go back to this staking guy and we click on stake, now you see now it's showing you can't stake zero amount, which means it has passed this you are not eligible to stake. It's now on this other guy, right? So if we now say okay, let's now put like let's put now I don't want to use this address again because this address is the address of a person that deployed the stuff. Let's use another address. So let's go to the second address, right? Now this address should come here and stake. Let's clear this error. Stake. You see, you are not eligible to stake, right? So what we are going to do now, we want to mint NFT to this second address. So I'll copy this second address, switch to this first guy, go to this NFT and save mint to that address. So let's paste the second address and save mint to it. That's minted. So let's check the balance of the second address now. And let's see. It's now also one. So if we collapse this guy now and switch back to the second address and we call stake, you see now it said you can't stake zero value, right? So that means the second address now has what's it called? Second address now has the NFT. So let's see. First of all, let's check the balance of the second address. So to be sure, we are still on the second address, copy it. Let's see the balance of the second address for this token. So let's check balance of, oh, what did I just do? Sorry. Okay, balance of is 0. I thought I didn't do this guy. So balance of is 0. So that means this guy doesn't have any token. So let this guy stake. Let this guy stake. We want this second address now to stake 1 ETH, right? So this second address will now stake 1 Ether to this contract. And let's see if that goes. Now it's passing a value and stake. Okay, so you see this guy passed, so this stake was successful. So let's now check the balance of this same second address to see. You see, it now has that token. So once the person staked 1 ether, this contract will mint the value, you mint the token to this address, and it will mint the value of the ether the person staked to this address. So if you stake 2 ether, what you get here, okay, let's take 2 ether again. So if we stake 2 ether now, let's make this 2 ether, and you stake 2 ether. Let's see what happens. Have I called the stake function? I haven't though. Let's clear this guy. Clear it and click stake. Alright, this transaction has passed. So clear it. Let's check balance of again. So you see now we have 3 of the token. This 000 is the decimal. I hope you get this. So now we now have 3 of this guy. So let's see now. If you look here, you see that what is it called? This second guy, this second address currently has 94 ether. It has 94 ether. So let's withdraw and see if this will increase. So let's go to the withdraw function and see. Let's withdraw. So let's click on the withdraw function and see if this will pass. So let's click. And before, know that the balance of here is 3 and 18 zeros. So let's click withdraw. So click on withdraw. And this passed. So let's look at what's here. You see that it's now 97. Remember we staked 3 ether. It was 94 before. So that means the 3 ether has been moved from the contract to this wallet. Now let's check if this guy still has those tokens. You see that this guy's token is now 0. It doesn't have the token again. Now let's check the balance of this address. So this address, let me copy this address. This is the wallet, the contract address. Let's check the balance of this contract and see. So if we paste this contract address here and check, this contract now has that token. So that is what we did here. We're like, before you're able to withdraw your money, you bring back the token we gave you and you collect your ether. So with this, we see that everything we did is working perfectly well. So yeah, so I hope this video helps you and you're able to find your way and all of that. So I'll be pushing the code online. It will be on my gist. Should I just put it on my GitHub directly so you guys can make use of it? So I'll just put it on either my GitHub or my gist, depending whichever way. But I'll send a link to you guys and you make use of it and finish your contract before next week, before next Saturday's class. So we'll do the front end interaction. All right. Thank you very much for watching. Sorry that we didn't get to finish this in class because of time. All right. Bye.